Can't believe my sister's in wizard jail. Just straight up tragic. I need tears for my desk.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
My, it's no, my volume should be maxed. What?
I was called to the keep on important business, Bowden.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived. I came to deliver this to you, the last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
I can put this to good use.
Of course. Always happy to help. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
50 gold, exactly. Knew it would have been a scam to take that extra. Massive scam to take the extra. Load. Yevon. Journal. Can't follow up on that. God dang. Not doing no main plot, nothing right now. We need levels. Guess I'm talking to Yevon.
Did you see a couple of children causing a racket here? No?
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras. You'll be the end of my boys.
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
You'll have to be more specific.
You showed up and
A
started
lot of
blaming
things
me.
are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Tell me what happened.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every dark spawn in
3
the deep
people!
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
I'll take it.
Sure, I'll look. How many Darkspawn could have come back in 3 years anyway?
Thank you, Maser. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Fool's Gold. Secondary quest? Yes. Mark is active. Need a horn. Should have added my squad back when I was in the Viscount's office. Let's go add
Just
my
keeping the
people back.
I hope the Kunari never move into Hightown.
Need to add more people. It's the only horn where I know where it is. Give me. I can't take my sister. %, dexterity, 20 cunning. Yeah. Nobody Hunter. Thanks for the raiding party of 3. How's it going? She has 1 more ability point. Probably into this. For a short time, everybody's activating any other talent. That's, I mean, they have long cooldown, so I think that will be fine. I'll need to level people eventually. I am not a Roomba. I am a slime. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Slimy Roomba. That just sounds bad. Bang. Cooked. Absolutely. Burning out engine and squelch noises. I mean, it's not even that. I mean, it's partially that.
Come to me, and I'll take you to places you've never been.
Isabella, are you talking to me? Bianca?
I think she deserves to feel a woman's touch on her trigger, don't you?
Bianca responds to my touch. She'd never give it up for you.
That's what they always...
Great.
Are
Why
you
do-
one of Yevon's sons?
Mistress Hawk? Please help me. My brother, Marin. I locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door, left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Sword.
Last time I was here, we picked this place clean. What's your brother looking for?
Iwan called it the Heart Drinker. He says it's the masterwork of an ancient smith from this Tig. He bought a book from one of the Orzammar caravans. It had the location of the sword, or at least to the golems who guard it.
Another greedy dwarf. You think he took lessons from Bartrand?
Maybe, but greed is hardly exclusive to dwarves.
Maybe I should have seen this coming. Iwan has been obsessed with that thing. He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting
Brother's
just a
crazy.
little too familiar, isn't it?
Please. I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
Get back to the surface. Looks like I have a date with the Darkspawn.
He's on the other side of that wall. You need to find a way to reach him. Please, come tell my father as soon as you have news.
Stupid, sexy dwarven architecture, immune to being blown open. Yeah, get fried. There's more Darkspawn. Who's casting magic? I need you to stop that. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Need to get food, so we'll be right back. Alright. chain lightning, that. Other thing is way behind. This happens, you don't focus the big ones down. Bruh.
Let's hope this works.
Things are not going well. Why'd you change targets? Varric, why'd you change? Kill that thing! Great. Oh boy. I'm gonna die because potions are on cooldown when they get added to your bar. First. Derek is in none of his stances. No one's in their stance. Okay, she's in her stances. Just trying to get some extra experience out of some spiders.
We're going to die down here. I'm too young to die.
There is another one behind us. guess.
Nice work.
All right. You made it. You're back? Welcome back. You swear every time you get up. Yeah, it's kind of looking like it. She's in there with something she shouldn't be. What happened? Guys! Why did I just die? Stupid Darkspawn emissary yet. Potion. Well, that solved one problem. Because I didn't live. What? There's another one!
Go down!
the stone, I thought I was done for.
Woo!
Wait, you're Mr.
Search for
Hawk.
buried ordnance
I
with
can't
a
believe
hammer.
it's you.
It's not
I
a
had
good
no
search
idea the
way.
deep roads would be like this, that the Darkspawn would just be everywhere. I've heard the stories, but it's not the same as actually being down here.
Any longer and the Darkspawn would have had you.
I was a fool to think we could do this by ourselves. I knew Iwan was up to something. He got so evasive every time I asked about the Blighted Sword. I still can't believe he betrayed us.
I
Do you
can.
think he's alive?
From what I've heard, he's just as nasty as the Darkspawn. Maybe they'll crown him their new king.
He wasn't always like this. You know, I never realized what the dwarves in Orzammar are up against. They fight these monsters every day of their lives. I don't think I can sit by and let my people die while I enjoy the easy life of a merchant. Not anymore. Come find us when you return. I'm sure Father will want to thank you for saving me.
That's 2 sons saved. And 2 injuries. Darkspawn emissary. Look at me. I'm a high level caster. But rather that, I have a damage barrier. Me just being in the vicinity causes you to bleed out your face. Rada. Patui. Wrong a button. Do I need more coin? I have 82 gold. I'm gonna save. I don't want to do that again. Do not want to do that again because that hurts my flesh. This door is blocked. Can't. I just think the door don't work. This is dwarven architecture, so I can't blow it up. You know, dwarves make things blast resistant. As a hobby. Like, look at this! This is a blast door! Dorrant, yep. Ah, he croaked? Or is he possessed?
Sodding boy.
Golem control rod.
Looks like the Golem control rod's still intact, though. Shall we go find something to use it on?
Yoink.
Oh, is it time to use the rod?
We have a boy now. Why are they so tanky? Nah. Ow. My bones. That game looks worse than this by a lot. Yes. Throw rocks at him. Go, Timmy. skull is getting punched in.
Let's finish this. Get back.
Drink the potion. Assassin. That's a pretty good combination right there. Just live. Just live. We all live. Always live, never die. Emissary.
Let's finish this.
Why does that put both of them on cooldown? Well, I guess I'm dead. Varric's over here in the background, kind of chilling. Like, I'm fighting a war by myself. That is not the one I aimed at. And now I'm gonna die because they decided to go fight by themselves. Like, if I don't take care of this... No. No! Could've sworn. I didn't. I didn't. I'm dumb. To be fair, the golems weren't that hard. The emissaries are the annoying thing. If you don't get rid of them, they become a problem.
Stupid sodding boy. Looks like the golem control rod's still intact, though. Should we go find something to use it on?
4 health potions. Yeah. the game. I do it only work on the one. So this is basically Hunter's Mark. This gives me damage bonus, and this is an auto crit, but it's a singular target. She is over here, getting manhandled. Run, idiota. The Waking Rod, I think it just angers everyone else. Nope, don't get punched. Don't get punched. Using a potion is dumb.
This isn't going well.
Don't get punched. No, Golem, get out my way.
Very bad for my morale.
Don't get punched. Using a potion is dumb.
This
Hit
isn't
it!
going well.
Eat it! Do team!
Handle this.
Do everything!
Just go. Lie down.
Kill it! Mother of God! Why is it so aggroed on her? I don't know. Probably because she's a melee rogue. Who else gets their face beaten is gonna also get taken over. Dang. I have 3 rogues in the party. If you don't put your defense mode back on, stab that. Damage boost. Critical strike. Nope.
Glad I didn't have to clean up this mess. Oh, this isn't going well.
Alright, we succeeded in avoiding the use of potions. Oh boy. Yeah. I can't control the dog. Cringe. What the heck is that?
Isabella!
Nah, she can eat that one. She chose to fight the Darkspawn face to face. No, you don't. She's dumb. Okay. Just have to clarify that again. Like, her AI is built absolutely not great.
One more for me. We're keeping score, right? Drink.
Broken. Small head. Big forehead, but no ideas having. What's in the emissary? An injury kit. Thanks. No, you don't. Why? Fine, I guess we're doing this then. This is why you don't want to play Kingmaker outside of tactical mode. Like, you're curious what you feel like it would be awful. It would be. Absolutely. Yes, you're not wrong. Because your reaction speed is always going to be slower than the actual game. Alright, sun is marked. I have this. Assassinate. You're done. 1-8 ring. Yes, he is big, but I do a lot of damage. Yes. So, attack 100, critical chance 100, plus minus 25 resistance, plus 363 damage with another 100% critical chance. So yeah, that should be my regular attack is that. Wait, save again just in case. Yeah. My base critical chance is 47. I don't know what the critical multiplier is. Ah, right, my critical damage is 102%, so almost like it's double. So, where's the calculator? We have tactile one. So we have 363 plus 363, which means the basic attack at that point, well, basic assassinate, would do 363 times 2, so 726 damage. It would crit for, I think, an added 102%. Plus 726 times 1.02. Percentages is 2 zeros back, so 100% is times 1. 102%, yeah, it's 1.02. That should take it up to 740. And then plus another 25% on top of that. Oh, sorry, my bad. That's gonna be 1,466.52 plus an extra 25%. So that's going to be 1,465.52 plus 1,465.52 times 0.25. 1831.9 when I get full combo. You're like 20 off, but yeah. And if I didn't have to micromanage the rest of these babies, I would really just be chilling.
Oh, we're too late. The Darkspawn smashed the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this. Not going to happen.
It's a complex chest. I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Varric, can you do it?
Not likely.
Can you do it?
Only that one person.
10 something off. Fine. I need 30. So, cunning is my chest opening skill. And every 10, I get to increase the difficulty of a chest I can open. That also increases my critical damage. I think I can open tier 1 and 2 chests, I think. And I have to come back. I don't want to come back here. This place is balls. Yeah, I mean, I get 3 points every level. So with my stats, that's gonna be 3 levels. Varric's not doing it. And for her, it'd be 4 levels. Yeah, 3 levels. I don't want to come back here. This place sucks. Alright, where...
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit
brain's
cross.
turned to the point where I want to sleep. It's too early to sleep just yet. That's fair.
Fell into my hands. Recognize it.
Alright. We got 1 level. This increases my defense as well. I'm gonna get that chest. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Grab this. Cunning is now at 120% critical damage. Like 1% per point of cunning. Now this combo is stupid. Hey, look, it's now also 385 damage. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Level 13. Duration. I can make this do even more reduction. I can make this last even longer. Versus brittle targets. I can't make people brittle though. But adding another 193 damage. So let's see. That's 3 levels until this unlocks. I got 4 points. This duration is 10 seconds. I shouldn't need 10 seconds. So I pop this, because this makes my cooldown come off sooner, so that makes it into a 40-second cooldown, which equals the rest of these. Yeah. So pop. That's 2. Third one, grab this. And then we're just golden. Somewhere since you increase crit from level up. Yes. There's also this, which I need to start working towards, like these two. Mostly this and this. Because this gives me stamina regeneration based on my basic attacks. And this gives me a crit chance against people that get stunned. And that would be the only 3 points I need to put into here in order to grab that. Because Varric has it, And she's going to get it. So yeah, I need 3 levels to be done with this forever. And I need 3 levels to get this the most broken it can be. I also need 1 level to get this and start working on everything that's in this tree. And I need to put 2 levels into here, which gives me more crit chance and more attack. My build's kind of set up. Crit out the wazoo. Exactly. At 100% crit chance, that's all I really want to do.
Breaks him in.
Like, if I could... If I could, which I probably can, get 100% crit chance.
It's not always fun in games on the sea, though. There are storms and hostile pirates. And it's trying
What
being
act?
cooped up with men who haven't seen a woman in months.
Uh,
You're a woman.
2.
Exactly. And I don't usually let them touch me, so they...
Finding a home. We're not doing that one. We gotta do this one.
Yes.
So we get...
Frustrated. I insist all of them get alone time. Helps with the crankiness.
They're already lonely. Why would you insist they be alone some more?
Ah, Meryl.
What? Did I miss something?
Go think about it. Maybe it'll come to you.
Isabella, Meryl's like 6. Leave her alone.
Iwan, he's not with you.
He's dead.
I had hoped.
Father, I told you it would be too late.
He tried to kill Merrin and Emrys, and you're sad he didn't make it?
His betrayal isn't lost on me, Tira. But he'll always be my son. You've given me back 2 of my boys, Maser. I'm in your debt. Please, take this as thanks.
You're about to lose one of them. Hey, everybody else gained a... Alright. Is it worth sending you down the... Is it really worth sending you down this rabbit hole? Because you will not reach what I need you to reach. You are a pain in the butt. Alright. We're gonna get you to 30. In dexterity, hopefully. At some point. Don't need any more of that. You only use the stance. It's always combat focused, never use them for utility. That's fair. Let's see, what is this? Mana and... Yes. You... $13... Ha! Ah! 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 Grab. More health. Stop dying. now with Meryl, I can do this. As blood magic sacrifice her own health to attain deeper pool of energy for casting spells. While Blood of the First is in use, she can cast Wounds of the Past, but cannot be healed by conventional spells or potions. Spellcasting consumes health and stamina. Man! It's Ensnare. Grab this. Her abilities. We come over here. And we grab this. On the next level. And then that afterward. So now we have health-based spellcasting. Which may not be what we want to have happen. Turn that off. Intelligence 0. Companion quest. Sebastian at the Chantry, Meryl at her house, Isabella, Fenris, Aveline, that's Anders. Intelligence. Gerbil. Let's talk to Meryl. We're going to Meryl's house. Let's do all the companion quests. Might as well.
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the circle?
I thought you and Bethany didn't get along. Why are you worrying over her?
I'd be terrified in her shoes. Surrounded by strangers. Watched all the time. We didn't always agree, but she's a sweet girl. I would never wish that fate on anyone.
I haven't heard from her.
I'm sure she's fine. She's strong. If anyone can get through this, she can. Don't blame yourself.
If I'd gotten home sooner, she might still be free.
Once the Templars knew, nothing you could have done would have saved her. Things will be all right.
Could have sent her to live with the Dalish. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. No. Nope. There we go. Pub. Logtown. Let me just go. Memory of fish.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Flirtatious. What does that mean? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, game. I'm being framed.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started? The truth is out there.
Alright. Barrick, you keep bringing me upstairs. I don't know where to go.
What was Lemerin? I've never heard of a Dalish who's been there.
I don't imagine your people travel between islands much.
Not really, no.
I wouldn't start waterproofing your wagons then. I don't think Lemerin is ready for the Dalish.
What do you mean? Would we upset the people there?
It's not the kind of place where one turns down a tumble. Even refuse a fortune teller and they'd run your lot out of town.
Fine, we'll go talk to Evelyn. She was our technically first friend.
Good day, Sarah.
Don't open the door.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Grouse all you want. But
Love
the
it.
Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
I've done no crimes. Nothing to worry about. Everything is copacetic.
Strangely, this is the best place in the city for working shell games and changing forged coin.
Give me that. I've committed no crime.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Not at all, I can assure you. Not even a little bit of evil. Even though see, understands. No crime committed. Everything that is in my pockets legally belongs
Well,
there.
someone thinks he's important. How do you suppose the Quinari scratch their heads with those horns in the way?
Why do you think I would know?
Because you know lots of things. I wonder if they rub their heads against tree trunks like Hala do.
I'd pay a sovereign to see that.
No wonder they seem so cranky all the time.
Quiet day in Hightown.
Need to sell my garbage.
Sorry, Mother.
This 12 tenths of the law. Well, considering this place is basically a lawless backwater posing as a civilization, you know, that doesn't mean much. As long as it's on me while I'm alive, it's mine. Andrew's clinic. I guess I'll go to the Chantry. Actually, Ferris is over here. Time to go to church. After we speak to the emo big sword guy.
Good day.
Our sister's in the Chantry. Or at least she's in the circle, which I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's in the Chantry. have the gall to put my sister in jail. Not even like cool jail. Wizard jail. Like or you have to tell her what to do. Fenris, what is going?
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport.
Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Hey. You don't get to eat them.
3 years. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Really? How is this flirty? They could be. What?
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Denarius bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
I can fix him. He don't need fixing. He needs a break. You're my friend and I can help you are basically the same way I would answer this. Saying it could be is also how I would answer this, but it's not in a flirty sense.
We can talk about this, Fenris.
Maybe another time. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
We're not gonna put the moves on Sasuke. We're not doing that. Need to know where I'm going next. Chantry. It's right outside.
Perhaps if we put some flowers there.
We're here to serve the maker, sir. What are you here for?
Where have you robe-wearing book readers put my sister?
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm desperately trying to stay away. But the giggling...
Sebastian, where is my sister?
I'm sorry. I'm not the one you wronged.
Why is this so long?
I
thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Hawk?
Death can be
we were
justice.
Just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
All right.
I think I've met Lord Harriman.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
You're another archer. God, Sebastian. I'll level you. Why are you built like this? How many points do you need to be done here? Nothing with a level requirement. We got 10. Fill out your class tree. I don't have time.
Mika, give me strength.
So, choir boy, this usurper of yours is, 20 feet tall?
Not even close, no.
But he has claws for hands, right?
Restriction, Sebastian, 21. Man, if you're not going, get you. God dang. $70, $59. I'll put that on.
Perfectly normal ones. If a little fat, perhaps.
He eats babies, though, and farts fire.
You're not serious, I hope.
You can't even pretend to be interesting, can you?
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
It's not. It's a trap. Alright, I'm assuming we get to come back here because that door exists. Also, this door exists.
There is something very wrong in here.
That door isn't real. Neither is that one.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Welcome
Flora?
back.
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
That sounds familiar. I don't envy anyone in this household tomorrow morning.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
Nothing to touch. She needs help. Yeah, she do. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am the help. Do this.
Or you will be flayed and thrown.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
Please. Sebastian specifically. Oh, you just get auto upgrade on your armor. Y'all. Alright. All this garbage in the way.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings on.
It's fake, that's fake. Lots to the plot, so let's just keep not doing the plot real fast. What is going on? That's what we're trying to figure out. Fake door. At least fake for now. Oh.
Lower. I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
What are they even doing? The Thalanast!
No, the feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Midlife crisis?
I have no idea what's
Where's
going on.
your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
Whoa. Whoa there. Bruh! We meet again, Complex Chest. I will see you in, I think, 2 levels. Yes.
You be the naughty apprentice, and I'll be the Templar torture.
Just kinda... I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. That did not happen. I didn't go see that. We went to do the plot. And right after that, I find lace cuffs. Yeah, y'all don't get to keep these anymore. Alright. I didn't see anything. We went to do the plot. Starkhaven longbow. Ooh. Yoink.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Oh, so now you see us.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
Alright, they're possessed by demons now. Alright. Summon dog. Anything actually dangerous in this room? I guess desire demon. Ooh, she has a red tint now. Right, he doesn't have a single stance. Bang. Immediate kill. Desire demon, who dis? Gone.
Demons, temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Oh, weapon and shield. Could be useful. Weapons. Demons. Temptresses. Yeah. I figured it was Desire Demon. I just didn't want to believe it was the demon. Yeah, super do I indeed. Why do y'all have this ancient crypt under your house?
A ruin, so close to Hightown. I remember no such thing.
And why is it excavated? Like, I know you can't control if it's there, but this place is clean.
In the shadows, more of them.
How about you?
Rage demon.
Let's finish it.
Bonus to Darkspawn damage. And demon.
That's right, you heard me.
I can't lie and say if I found an ancient crypt under my house, I wouldn't try and excavate it. But, you know, people would know about it. That way, when I start acting weird, they can do something about it. But no, I'm gonna keep this a secret. Just because you don't want to pay taxes. Pay your taxes. Resummon the dog. Because my dog got bopped really hard by that Desire Demon. Who in the... Nope. Yeah, 50%ed. The fact that I can 50% a boss. Get out of my stuff.
I only have a little left.
It'll get even nuttier. There's nothing in this room. I expected resources. Or more enemies. I don't know if it's gonna be that nutty. You know, I gotta be considerate of people who have peanut allergies, you know? You know, a nutty taste, but not, you know, actually made of nuts.
That's enough!
Alright. Boost. Get off me! Forcefully developing a peanut allergy in your enemies and shooting them with the next level of nutty. I can't confirm or deny that because then that would be admitting to and creating a crime. But in a video game, I would definitely do that. You know, like Minecraft. And the money keeps going up. Better gloves. 26 armor, 15 attack, fortitude, bonus to lockpicking. We'll have to test that on the way out. I don't play Fortnite. So, you know, I can't contemplate doing anything in that game. Aside from deleting it. I can open complex chests. It's time to return to my nemesises. Nemesi. The boxes. What in the heck? I am... Ow! I'm gonna die! Alright. Problem eliminated. I am going to die! Because the thing just spawned on my forehead. That was unfair. You've played Fortnite before, but it's not fun without friends. I can imagine. Alright, now that the game has reminded me that it will cheese me at any given opportunity. The Demon's Gift. Nope. Like the no build mode, it's casting mode. It's just PUBG with fancy cartoons and power-ups with no build mode. Summon my dog. Reapply my stance. Yeah, wild mechanics depending on the season, so that's different. Fair enough. Oh no, I'm getting hit with an actual load. If my game crashes and I can't reopen it, I'm going to Inquisition. Ravaging Fortnite right now. Game. Game.
Starkhaven will
There we go.
submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the prince's seat, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer? At the Blooming Rose, 50 silver's standard for a whore. You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian!
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
It's still murder.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished, but it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
I do like power. No, we don't betray friends.
Not if it meant selling out my family. How loyal were your friends to you? Everyone has a price. Everyone wants something.
Do not listen to
We don't sell out the family. Not for power.
So much ambition.
Only if they've committed heinous crimes.
Different from my lady. You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper.
Doesn't matter how loyal they are.
You swore to put aside
Not gonna be the guy.
goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions. They couldn't stop you from wanting them. And
You'll be a good ruler. It doesn't matter what you do to get there.
I'm not acting from ambition. I only want what's best for my people.
send them to the death watch if they are traitors, heretics, and scum. Depends on the level of heresy.
Save for your brother. Now you'll be the shining prince. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
Sebastian. I'm sorry, what the fuck, Sebastian? What do you mean minus 15 friendship? What do you mean plus 15 rivalry? I've been telling you about 40k lore for a while now, and now you want to get into it because everyone's a goddamn space marine. Whatever. Man. Sebastian. You peanut-brained idiot. Slam. Slam her with that. Slam her with that. Arrow, judgment, wounding arrow. I finished my cast. Pop her with that. Pop her with that. I'll pop her with that. Done. Just chance. Nope. Gonna hit you with that. Gonna hit you with that. And we're gonna assassinate, hopefully, and kill you. That did pretty good.
I can do this in my sleep.
Oh, that's where you went. Sit.
Let us return to the chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
So, yeah. When they have minus, what, 25, then this, which is minus another 25, so I think that totals into a minus 50 instead of a, what, 37? If it's additive percentages, then yeah, that'd be minus 50 damage resistance on top of my 385 being multiplied by 120%, I believe it is currently. Yeah. Yeah. Slaughtered. Completely and utterly. Harriman Estate. What's right here? What's going on? Time for bed. Oh,
Let us return to the chantry.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When
Good night, friend.
Think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents.
The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it. Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Don't blame your mother. The Desire Demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
You really just gave me... I oughta bop your skull open, Sebastian. Stop trying to rival me. Like, I don't even think your rivalry's worth it. Health regeneration rate 50, so I determined not to let the situation grow any worse. Yeah. Damage resistance. Like, I don't need his rivalry. Door still blocked. Door still blocked. Chantry over here.
It's been very exciting working with Hawk.
Are you for real?
It seems like she's involved every time something goes wrong in Kirkwall. I've never had so many opportunities to help people.
There are still many refugees. Their armor is very shiny, Sebastian.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
You acted honorably. Why are you ashamed?
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare, and I was left in the cold. They put me in the Chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
You seem very dedicated to the Chantry. You were put there against your will?
At first. But it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
It's the wisdom not to want power that lets you use it wisely.
You didn't feel what that demon stirred in me. It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart. I owe you more than I can say, Hawk. I will offer my service to you here before I move on.
Nope, we're not flirting.
If you want to help me, do it because we're friends. There's no debt between us.
You have a good soul, Hawk. It was truly the Maker who led you to me.
There we go. Now we're
The light of
plus.
the Maker is my armor, Meryl.
Now we're plus.
Maybe you could ask him to make his light less shiny? Then you wouldn't need as much armor.
What do you want to talk about?
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company men did some looting. I figured I'd return the favor.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them. To save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
Now we're big plus. This is why looting is important.
Maker, give me strength.
You don't want to talk anymore? Good. Bench.
Why do you even like me? I must seem so dull. What brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't.
You don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
Look at him. Corpse. Useless. Dead. Never sacrifice your brothers. Complex chest.
All set.
Is that all of the companion missions? Anders, Dark Town.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Is that making it harder for you? With justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Alright. Friendship with Anders. Death Root. Death Root. Yoink. Let me upstairs. Demanded the cube. Just gonna go home.
There are no jobs in this sea. Only more misery.
Just gonna go home. This is gross.
So much work to do.
House is huge now. Let's go. There's my dog by the fireplace. Wearing a skirt. This is weird.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Eveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Wish Bodon would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
All these quests. accept everything.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. I visited Bethany at the Circle, and she seems happy enough. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
Ew. No. Men.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. I should get some curtains. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. Lots of old things from Lothering in there. What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again.
Binary.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal. Never thought I'd have my own family crest.
Where are my buy potions at? There it is. It's potion. Health potion. Weapon could poison, wound, touch. This reduces enemy damage.
see you again, sir. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out. If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help. Just so.
And his manifesto. This thing turns up everywhere. Fenris hates that statue. Says it reminds him of the old god relics they had in Tevinter. The complete people's laws of Kirkwall. A friendly reminder from Aveline.
Why does everyone believe I am a criminal? I have done nothing wrong. I am only plus legal.
Oh, that dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
I want my sister. Is a pretty good mage.
I just tried the lyrium. It made me feel tingly.
Do not believe you're supposed to be trying lyrium.
This place is a prison.
Solivitas, hello.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure.
We're in.
Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
If there weren't so many mages...
Crank.
Hello, Emmerich. Aveline says you need my help again.
I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Is this man in hiding? Am I to find him for you?
No, I know where Dupuis is. I just can't get to him. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either. Women are dying out there, and no one's doing anything.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women. I had no choice but to continue the investigation on my own.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
It should be investigated at least.
Thank you. I faced nothing but ridicule. To hear someone say that is encouraging.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
We should help him. No one else will.
Fine.
If it means that much to you, I'll help.
You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Aight. All right. These are all. This is main plot. And with that being main plot, gonna avoid it.
I heard Sir Ulrich place the order for me to be made tranquil. I passed my harrowing. My mother wants me to leave the order before we march into I heard Sir Ulrich place the order for me to be made tranquil. I passed my harrowing. He can't do that.
Were you listening to that guy in the Hanged Man last night?
Your eyes are like bumblebees flying into the window of my soul.
My favorite was, your lips are like the wings of sparrows. Red ones, with no feathers.
Oh, speak, and send the plucked wings of your lips soaring.
I'd buy the guy a drink, but I don't think he needs one.
Kirkwall ain't what it used to be. Some, I guess.
Shady merchandise.
Just don't
Some are garbage.
ask where anything came from.
What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk.
I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
I won't stand by while mages suffer.
Bless you, love. The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
More quests for the quest board. However, it's almost been 3 hours, and it is 10:30 where I live. So, we will pick this up next time. Tomorrow's gonna be last epoch. My prison continues. I'll see you guys next time for some last epoch. If you want more of what's in my brain without me having to actually say it, check out my books on Amazon. We have Nightingale. Nightingale, Song of Chaos is the first one. Hearts of Discord is the second one. It's on Amazon and down Barnes & Noble's. Leave a review if you get it. If you like it, rate it. If you don't like it, also rate it. The feedback helps me make better things in the future. Auf Wiedersehen, and